Viruses are scary.
Whoa! What's up, everybody? Good morning. Or should I say, good morning. How's everybody doing today? Oh my gosh, it's good to see you guys. Oh, hang on. Wait, Pikachu's not here on the desk. Does he only do that when I push this button? Whoa! Teleporting Pikachu. Isn't that right, bud? Yeah, he's doing good. Oh, I hope you guys had a good weekend. Nice, relaxing weekend. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too nuts. So Top Keck's gonna be visiting this week at some point, and so this weekend was like trying to do some last minute cleaning, because Lord knows work's not gonna give me a moment's rest this week. To hack Pikachu if it knows teleport? No, shut up. You don't know anything. It's my Pikachu. He's very special. Calcium, good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Happy Trans Day of Visibility for those of you who celebrate, which should be all of you, by the way. Hi, I'm trans. Perceive me. I don't make a big deal about it because, I don't know. See, look, it's me. I'm on the screen. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't make a huge deal about being trans. I'm happy with where I'm at with my transition. It's not something I think about too often. I don't wake up every day and go, time to be trans. Like I'm just a chick now. I'm just a chick, but I'm just one of the bros. It's not a big deal. I don't see it as a big deal. But given the world we live in, and given the fact that it's not something that everybody's on board with, I think it's important to just take a minute and kind of acknowledge that it's not as easy as it should be for people. You know, I try to be a good support, a good role model, I guess. I'm very big into the belief that, like, when it comes to transition and stuff, you gotta fight for it. None of the transition process is ever going to be handed to you. And I worked very hard to get to where I'm at. So, you know, whenever people come to me and they're like, oh, you know, I'm trans, but it's so depressing because I'm not on HRT, or I'm never gonna get my surgery. I'm like, you know, you can't think like that. You gotta, if you want it, you gotta just fight tooth and nail for it. You'll get there. There are paths to get to where you want to get to, but they're not gonna be laid out to you. It's never gonna be handed to you. You gotta knuckle up, Buttercup. That's right. You gotta fucking kick grass and eat ass. This music's kind of a bop. But yeah. And, you know, I'm all for giving advice with the trans stuff. I'm always happy to share my perspective. In the past, I've had some people that tried to take that and run with it, and they want me to be their advocate for every step of the process. And I'll just say right now, I have zero interest in doing that, especially for, like, total strangers. But, you know.
This is God tier!
Okay, thank you for the $200 tip. Is that so I can make you food? That seems like the food bank deposit for this week. Thanks for sending that over. Yeah, we're gonna have some tasty food this week. I've been testing out some recipes. Yesterday, I got the Halo cookbook, and oh my god, that one's pretty bad. That one's almost as bad as the Marvel cookbook I got. Yeah, no, it's just gonna be a chill week. I'm gonna be kind of busy with work for the next 4 years, it feels like. But I'm glad that Keck can visit. He can get a little vacation from his own work nonsense, and I don't know. I usually do my work and watch him play Fallout New Vegas or whichever Fallout he's currently working on. So, and I try to make some good food while he visits. It's chill. Oh, thank you, Smile. It's actually this whole room is 3D. It's just the big old room. You can even see, look, ow, fuck, I hit myself in the head. I got OBS over there, and this mat right here, this is available on my merch shop with art by the Amazing Raccoon. And anytime people buy shit from the merch store, I use that money to commission him to make more art to sell on the merch shop. So it's pretty sick. Let's see. Oh, that's my big old screen. I make all this shit myself. I haven't made any new shit for my stream studio lately. I have some ideas for tchotchkes I want to put up in here, but I also want to start working on a new room that's more of like a locker room style thing for when Pokemon Champions comes out. I haven't had the time. I've been working like 60 hours a week. And then also trying to cram in streaming and self-care. Okay, Calcium, like, this breakup happened, like, what, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? I know it's a big deal, but, like, I don't know, just tell your work to fuck off. If it's got you that messed up, just say call it medical leave and take the mental health time. That's right, Des. We always full ass it. Could I convince you and Keck to join me in COD? I am taking an indefinite break from COD after the amount of AI slop they've been putting out on the shop. I would love to play with you. I cannot, in good conscience, play a game that's just shoveling AI slop out for $30 a skin pack. I think it's Call of Duty Black Ops 6, which, I mean, it had its fun moments. The zombie stuff is fun, but I can't... They're literally just shitting out AI-generated dog shit at this point. Yeah, and... yeah, it sucks because, like, Call of Duty, as far as I see it, is kind of undefeated in, like, the first-person shooter genre, but they're alienating a good chunk of their players with this shit. There's still, like, the mouth-breathing kid, you know, the kid who's got the fucking, I don't want to, like, ear rape you guys with, like, the sound, but he's got, you know what I'm talking about. You got the 13-year-old with the dog shit mic, and he's got, like, the box fan on behind him, and you hear his mom watching the fucking Roach TV, and, you know, he's the one that's just calling you all kinds of slurs and shit. Like, those kids aren't going to give a shit about the AI-generated assets, because they're not spending their own real money on those skins. But me, the adult with a full-time job who pays, what is it, $70-80 for this game, and then just like, they're just like, hey, here's more AI slop. Yeah, you hear the vacuum in the background? Yeah, I'm the adult with purchasing power, and I refuse to give a dime to companies that pump out AI slop. It's simple as that. It doesn't matter what the company is. If Nintendo started doing it, I would throw a fit. I'm glad that Nintendo has made a very public and strong stance that AI generated assets don't really have a place in their games. And there's a difference, right? There's a difference. If I use AI image generation to generate a grass texture or a rock texture, versus I use AI generation to create an entire loading screen artwork piece. and then slap a $5 price tag on it. Fuck right off with that. That's completely different. Using AI to facilitate a process is different than using AI as the process. And I've beaten this Bible 1,000 times. You guys know my stance on this. I work in the design industry. There's sometimes where AI just cannot be avoided right now. And it's unfortunate because I think more often than not, it results in a worse final product. Now, I think there's some uses where AI is really great. Background removal on images has been fantastic. And is so much better now with AI. You know, if we have a shot of a product that I'm doing for like a website and we need to remove, like trim it out from the, isolate it out from the background, AI does a much better job of that than like the color selector tool in Photoshop. Great for that. When my client comes to me and says, hey, we need an image that doesn't exist, just use AI to generate it. And they want like a picture of like children sitting on a couch playing games in front of a projector display. And then they have like the alien child with like the hair that's like growing out of their fucking eyeballs and like weird lobster claw hands. No, fuck that. That's disgusting. We hate that. Using AI for proofreading, copywriting, sending emails to difficult clients. There's plenty of use cases where it can come in handy, but you gotta look at it. This is just like back back when we started introducing machine automation into car factories, right? So you have something that's a process, right? And you found a way to do it more efficiently, but it requires a certain set of special knowledge to do it right. Because you can't just point a machine, and you can't point at a machine and say, make a car. You have to have someone that operates that machine and understands the process well enough to understand when the machine is making mistakes, how to use the machine properly, and the process for putting an input into the machine to get the desired output. But if you just you take AI and it's that machine and you just point at the machine and say, make art, make a photo of children playing video games, make an email for my boss, and you don't actually check what's going in, what's going out, and you don't understand the process for that thing that's happening, you're gonna create dog shit. Human art will never die. That's right. Because when the AI overlords take away almost every single meaningful job and start producing slop that no one buys, and then all these big companies start making huge losses, and we fall into a worldwide economic and creative depression, I will be in here streaming Pokemon and smearing my shit on the walls to make art. I'd like to see AI do that. Stream video games and smear shit on the walls.
That was cool.
And that's my rant. Johnny, thank you for 87 months. I don't know how many years that is, but that seems like a million years. Why isn't AI doing your taxes? You don't want AI to do your taxes. Okay, so that's gonna be the thing. That's gonna be the big thing where people start doing AI to fill out their taxes. And again, average person doesn't understand the tax filing process to begin with. It's why I think using something like TurboTax as opposed to hiring a professional tax person is a complete fucking waste of time. There's certain things where you need to understand the process or pay someone to do it. It's the same with art. If you don't understand art, if you don't understand what makes good design, if you don't understand what makes beautiful art, and you use AI to just do it for you, you don't know what you're making. You don't know what you're doing. So it's gonna be bad. It's definitely a case of garbage in, garbage out. But even when you put something good in, you can still get garbage out if you don't understand the process. See, taxes is pure math and finding raw information. You're absolutely right. But what if you have a homesteader credit? what if you have, I don't know, Minnesota has a renter's rebate. What if you wanted to write off a specific portion of your house for taxes because you have one room in your house that you use specifically for working from home, and that's a tax write-off, but you have to calculate the exact square footage and have to understand if that's even worthwhile for writing off based off of what percentile you fall in your tax bracket. There's so many layers there that you have to actually understand in order to use that tax tool properly. I guarantee, at least for the next 5 years, if you were to pay a professional to do your taxes and you were to prepare your taxes using some kind of AI tool, the professional will always find you more returns. Yeah. And I see, to start, what you're describing, I think, is probably the only acceptable place for AI in most creative spaces. Is you use it as a starting point to communicate where you want to go. The best way I can describe it is if a client came to me and they're trying to describe what kind of image they want to include on a website, and they don't really know what they want or have an example, they can generate something and provide it to me as an input. And I take that and I go, okay, this is what they want. I can break down this weird alien image they produced and find a suitable lifestyle image or create a design that matches look and feel, but is establishing its own creative process. This is my political statement. They won't let me run for president. They'll find some reason to not let me do it. You know what's an easy way to get out of ads?
Hey, you fucking subscribe, or I'm gonna throw cocks through your windows, you bitch.
Exactly. Or use Twitch Turbo. I will not fault you for using Twitch Turbo. I love my subscribers. I love you just slightly more than everybody else. But if you opt to use Twitch Turbo so you don't have to view ads on any channel, I don't blame you. That's what I do. I still have my Twitch Prime, which I throw out to one of my streamer friends, you know, on a kind of a rotating basis. But in general, Twitch Turbo is the way to go. Especially if you watch like multiple streamers. If you have like one stream you tune into, just subscribe to that stream. And I also like, here's another food for thought. Is if you use Twitch Turbo, you watch the stream ad-free, and then you donate when you get a chance. That's a pretty cool thing to do, too. Subscribe to Twitch Turbo. Do a $20 donation once every now and again. All kind of evens out. In fact, the streamer will get more from that donation than they'll get from the subscription, because I only get, like, I feel like it's only like a third of the subscriptions now. They find some way to kind of scrape more and more off the top every year. Oh, thank you, 2-star. That's very sweet. I'm glad that I'm entertaining enough that people tune in on a regular basis. My dad's like, you should get into acting. I'm not what anyone's looking for in terms of acting. I could maybe do, I don't know, everybody I know wants to get into voice acting all of a sudden. Maybe I could do voice acting, but I don't know. I wouldn't want to have to, like, do a voice. It's just, someone would want my voice specifically for their character, and then I don't have to, like, really, do anything weird. I just be me. I guess it's not acting. I act like I give a shit. Yeah, no, you know what? You got a good point. Kermit the Frog here. Now this is my voice acting reel. Hire me. Ah! Yeah, no. I don't know. I wouldn't want any kind of job where there's instability. You could do a voice of an extremely overworked wage slave. Hey, I know that voice. That voice sounds familiar. Haiti? That's the biggest grind in games right now? That game's like 10 years old. No. I think I've beaten Haiti before. That game is rough. If you guys haven't played Haiti, it's kind of like Portal, but like third person, so you stare at big robot butt cheeks the whole time. Oh, there's 3 of them. I didn't know there was more Haiti games. I remember making a mod for one, but like that's it. Yeah, unstable work. It's part of the reason I haven't quit my job is because at least I have stability. I have daily doses of mental anguish, but at least I don't feel like my job's constantly on the line. If anything, I have probably the most secure position next to our lead designer and my boss. Maybe we play that sometime. Maybe we play Haiti. I'm gonna pull up my Switch really quick because I've been on that Xenoblade grind. I got a good day's worth of play in. Let's see, play activity. I'm 40 hours into Xenoblade Cross. God, that game's so good. That's not true. I don't think Xenoblade Cross is good. I just really like it. A lot of people probably think it's dong water. I was wondering why my audio felt so loud. I had my monitor volume like maxed out. Let me get the game up here. Yeah, so speaking of games, I'm currently doing a playthrough here of Pokemon Sword, which is like, this is a freshly birthed playthrough. So we're gonna pick this up. I don't know if this is something I'm gonna like do the full playthrough on stream because I'm just playing through this to get a couple of legendaries I need for some competitive shit. I would love to do some of the Dynamax raids later because like that shit's actually pretty good. But I also like, because we've done so much Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I would like to highlight how much better this game looks, just visually speaking. The water tourney. You know, I didn't get a whole lot of wins, and my team was pretty flawed. But it gave me some good insight onto what I need to change for the next time I compete. And realistically, playing Ubers mono water is just totally not viable right now, which is fine. It's fine. We can still work on the water pillar of the team being like a key part of what we work with. Oh, fucker used Mirror Coat. Get the hell out of here. You are a Wobbuffet. That Wobbuffet does have lipstick. I think female Wobbuffet has had lipstick since Gen 4. What was I excited for? Honestly, kind of a lot. This last Direct, I mean, the Pokemon games I'm always going to be excited for. I don't care about the naysayers if people want to talk shit because of, like, Scarlet and Violet, but then, like, they didn't actually play it. Opinion immediately thrown in the garbage. Don't care. I'm not so rose-tinted glasses as to say, like, the games were without flaw. I complain about that shit all the time. I'm still gonna play it because I like Pokemon. It was the first game I ever played, and it is a game that I will always come back to. Where did they get the lipstick from? Probably like they just like if they see a Smeargle, they just go on the tip of the tail. The Metroid Prime, obviously a strong contender. Metroid, I'm just gonna call it Metroid Mind Rush because that's what it is. The Tamagotchi game. Sorry, not Tamagotchi. Tomodachi. That's it. I played a little bit of it on the DS, but mostly I just watched my friends play. So I'm very much looking forward to picking that up, and we will definitely have some kind of like maybe like we do like a Wednesday Tomodachi check-in where we have chat. If anybody who's like in the chat can submit their Tomodachis, and then we just see what they get up to. What do? They go, like that. The Tomodachi game looks fun. I don't know what the multiplayer aspect of it is, because depending on, like, if it's got, like, zero multiplayer aspect to it, it might just be something where instead of me buying it, I just watch my friends play it. Because it's one of those games where it's like, you just make your little guys, and you dress them up, and let them do their thing. And then you check in on them, and they just, like, you come back, and they just create these hilarious scenarios. And it's like, if you get to watch someone else do it, you don't need to buy it yourself. That's like the only maybe like major downside to that game I can see. Why would it need multiplayer to succeed though? I don't think Tomodachi Life needs multiplayer to succeed. I don't even think multiplayer was a big pillar of it in the last one. So I don't remember my friends playing with anybody. Like, there's one of them had it, and they would just make little guys. We would send their like, they would, like, copy our Miis, or they'd make little Miis for us, and then, like, just let them do things. The new Rhythm Heaven looks ugly. I don't know if we've seen enough of it to make that judgment. What do you think is ugly about it? I think the Tomodachi games, if I remember right, you just make little guys and then they just kind of do stuff. I don't know. Knowing Nintendo, it'll probably have something where it's like a little bit of multiplayer, but like, I don't know. It's not like something you can really like start up. You don't like start up a lobby and then like everybody does their thing. Like, yeah, TikTok Tomodachi would be good. Someone wants to start a grifting account. You just make an account called TikTok Tomodachi. And then just, like, have people submit their videos, and then you monetize everything. Oh, yeah, no, I think they'll probably have something where you can, like, put in, like, some kind of codes to download each other's Tomodachis or something. I don't know. What was that game where they made like the Street Pass Mii Plaza game, but they ported it to Nintendo Switch? I would imagine whatever they make is going to be like that. If there was multiplayer for that, it would probably be the same for Tomodachi Life, where you could probably share characters, but that's it. Yeah, Miitopia, that's it. Yeah, Nintendo is just always gonna make some kind of questionable decisions, and there's really not a damn thing we can do about it. I will still say, like, like pound for pound, the Nintendo Switch is always going to have a stronger library than the PS5 or the Xbox. Because people look at the directs and they just point and they go, oh, they only announced 8 games I'm interested in. It's like the Nintendo Directs don't usually call every fucking game coming out for the Switch, right? There's plenty of games that are coming out on Switch or coming out on PlayStation and Xbox that are also coming out on Switch. They're just not included in the directs. Egg Lady. Fuck it, I'm stuck on geometry. Oh, she just gave me a baby. Oh, that's weird. Hello, baby. We'll call it baby. What are we swapping out? Let's get rid of... I love Winston, but he's not pulling his weight. I think if I want Winston to be viable, I need to, like, breed for, like, one with a decent nature. Yeah. You know, a lot of people have been talking about, like, it feels like there's more remakes lately than, like, new games, and I'll be honest, the reason for it is because a lot of the new games are bad. Or they're not given enough time to make, like, a good new game. And that's just, like, it sucks, because I think we deserve better games. That said, I'm not going to complain about some of these remakes, because being able to have, like, all these games, like, having the entire Xenoblade, like, Chronicles series on a single console that's portable fucking slaps. I'll just say that right now. Yeah, but how long did it take to make Baldur's Gate 3? I'm not saying that good games aren't possible now, but I don't think a lot of studios are given the time or funding necessary to do things right. Yeah. So, like, 8 to 11 years is a fucking lifetime. Most of the time, these developers are given 1 to 2 years to make a game, and then they're scolded for it not being a banger because they were forced to rush it. I think a 3-year development cycle is a minimum in order to be able to really produce a game that's gonna last. I mean, I'm just thinking, in terms of, like, my limited experience with game design and game development by making stuff for VR chat, and I know what some fuckface in the chat's already going, oh, it's just VR chat, it's not the same thing. Shut the fuck up and let me finish my thought. In my limited experience making things for VR chat, making a single world, making a single, you can treat it as a single level in a video game. In order for me to do a good job on that, I need a year. And yes, I am one person working by myself doing all of the coding, design, planning, testing, all of it. It takes me a year to do that. Now, if you have a team, and let's say indie team, some of these games you see that have been announced over the past, like, year or two, where they have the team come on, they have, like, at most 6 people. This is an indie team. And you'll hear them. They say, we've been working on this game for 4 years. We've been working on this game for 5 years. This has been a passion project for us. And they put out games and they get completely buried because people are like, oh, I don't care about indie games. I want the next Halo game. Like, if that's what you're going in with expectations for games, you're on your own. But then you have these AAA studios, right? These AAA studios, they have a ton of people, but have you stopped to consider that most of the people working on that game are not working on it from start to finish? Because think about all the layoffs happening. Think about all the high turnover rates. Think about all these game studios being passed around and bought out and shuffled around and merged together. It's chaos if you're working in the, like, not even there's AAA, but like most of the game studios that make the games that you guys like and want to see sequels for are just like, it's just chaos right now. And see, Calcium, you said it yourself. It's cost cutting and crunch. So I go back to what I said earlier. They need more time to work on games. You can't make a good game quickly. You can make a fun, simple game quickly, sure. But at that point, why aren't you just developing something for the Apple App Store? Put a 99-cent one-time price tag on it, and there you go. You made a couple $1,000. Yeah, and I'm with Will. I think games need to take more chances, do some like more out-of-pocket stuff. Oh, outsourcing boss fights? Gross. There's a triangle we talk about when we talk about the creative industry. And I think games, this applies to games as well. And the triangle has 3 points. It has cheap, it has fast, and it has well-made. And you can have 2 points of this triangle. You can have cheap, but well-made, but it's not going to be fast. Or you can have something that's cheap and fast, but it's not going to be well-made. And game studios are just looking for the cheap and fast every single time. They're never looking to do well-made and cheap and take a long time with it. They're never looking to do cheap and fast. Or sorry, they're never looking to do cheap and well-made and pay a lot of money for it. Or sorry, or wait a long time for it. Sorry, my brain's, I haven't had coffee. I really wish Sydney was here because I have to go get me a Red Bull right now. Yeah. And here's the thing. People will keep buying the slop. They will always buy the slop because there are people out there who aren't understanding of the market. And that's because the primary audience for buying video games is and always will be people under the age of 18, because you can sell them dog shit. As long as it's the newest Call of Duty, they'll buy it. They'll ask for it. Children will always buy slop without knowing it. So they know they can get away with it. And all they have to do, if they sell to just the children, if adults aren't buying the games, they'll still make enough to pay their execs. They may not make enough to pay their underlings, and then they'll shutter the studio. The execs will always get their payday. Children will always buy the slop. And then they'll rinse and repeat. Because they do not care about it being sustainable. They do not care about these little rinky-dink studios that they buy up. They buy these studios as ammo for these shotgun projects where the CEOs and execs get paid. The game is probably going to be crap. It's probably not going to make enough money, and then they have an excuse to sell off that studio. At the end of the day, the execs get their profit, and that is why we're getting crap games. And in general, right now, what we're seeing is a hesitancy to spend money from a lot of people. Not just because games are garbage, but because we're looking at, economic recession. We're looking at instability in people having things like solid income and stuff. So you have like people like me who are like, sure, my job's stable, but I don't know if something's going to happen with this current administration that's going to potentially land me out of a job. And so I'm going to be a little bit more hesitant about what I spend my money on. Like, I'm not going to buy a bunch of these higher ticket items, including full price video games. I will save that $60 for a Steam sale and buy 8 cheaper games that have been out for like 5 years and that I haven't played yet. That's right, eat the rich. Don't even eat them, just kill them. Throw them in a ditch. Oh, that's not ready yet. Well, let's have Monkey come out. Yeah. And so, Reptile, my only counter argument to that is get the games that your friends are playing that you actually want to play with them. Don't get Monster Hunter because people are saying get Monster Hunter. Get Monster Hunter because your friends are playing it and you want to play with them before the hype dies off and they're not playing it anymore. And when I say when the hype dies off, I mean some of these games, the hype is going to last longer. Monster Hunter's got legs on it because they're going to have free content updates. But like Call of Duty, maybe not so much anymore. People will play the new Call of Duty for a month after it comes out and then they'll drop off. I mean, that's kind of what happened for me. I played it for like 2 months, and then it just started to like get really stale really fast. Like, Monster Hunter is gonna have new content this week, so I know everybody's gonna want to play it again. Well, I don't know. I use mods on my Monster Hunter, so I don't have to have their... I have my own reshade. Like, fuck that brown tint. Yeah, I would hope this update that they push out with the next patch introduces some optimization. There is a lot of options for like modding the game though that can help with that. So I definitely encourage people to look into it. Is this a difficulty update? I don't know. I know they're adding a new monster. The new monster is going to be difficult. Usually whenever they add a new monster, your current gear isn't going to just shred it. If you're looking for them to add in like a whole new rank system, it's probably going to be a bit longer. Yeah. I'm the fastest fan in the West. There we go. Curly. I might make some curry today. Curry sounds really good, actually. Throw a little love in it. The only trick to this curry minigame is get the fire as hot as I got it. Stir it, and then... I don't know. You get better... You definitely get better, like, results playing with more people. Oh, curry's definitely better. I don't... I didn't think curry was like a British thing though, which is the only thing I thought was kind of weird about this game. Also, like, I love this idea of having the tents, but speaking as like someone who has like a tent that fits in their backpack, there's no way you'd fucking fit a stovepipe tent in a backpack like that. That's insane. That's actually nuts to me. I'm not out here saying I'm some like super experienced backpacker, but that seems unhinged. Oh, okay, yes, okay, that makes sense as a colonizer thing. All right, fair enough. I just like when I see like British cooking, I don't know. I think about bangers and mash or something, not fucking curry. You guys don't like when I make my tofu sandwiches? So we're gonna own Greenland soon if Donnie T has anything to say about it. The toothpaste and tofu sandwiches. Dehydrated pea. I thought dehydrated pea was yellow. Yeah. But didn't we... Don't we technically have 51 states now? Because people keep saying that Greenland's going to be the 52nd state. Bro. Just attack. Jesus Christ. And when you say people want it to be a state, do Cubans want it to be a state? Because that's the only people I'd give a shit about wanting it to be a state. Bro, this is painful. This Eevee sucks. This Eevee's a fucking simp, dude. He won't attack. Yeah, dude. Our government is more of a gooberment. It's just a shit show. And now he's saying that he wants to run for a third term. He'll make it happen, which I think he's just. Part of me wants to say it's just bluster, because like. The Constitution says that he can't, so, like, but it wouldn't be the first time that he's tried to break the law. So we'll see. Might end up looking at moving out of the country. We'll see. Think it's that bad. Also, hi Scrub Boy, how's it going? Boy, you wanted a Volcanion, right? I saw that they have like a Volcanion event coming up for Pokemon Go. Might want to keep an eye out for that. Yeah, it's just extremely challenging for trans people to get passports right now, so... I'm doing what I can, but... I'm still waiting on hearing back about my birth certificate updates. I would not go to Mexico, no. I would go to France. I'd go wherever Sydney decides to go. But I'm not gonna go somewhere where I don't have a support system. At the moment, though, I think, like, as far as, like, safe states to live in, I think I'm in a pretty safe one. Kind of sucks because they're kind of surrounded by red states, but I think in general, I'm okay. Yeah. Otherwise, I'd just learn Japanese and go to Japan. Japan's pretty cool. I like a society of people that keep to themselves. When you're out and about and people mind their own fucking business. Like, I love that. You get on the train, nobody talks, everyone's quiet. They know no one wants to hear you, like, talk. No one wants to hear that noise. Couple of goons. Let's put you there. And let's put Mrs. Kevin here. Why are these people harassing a random doctor? Lagoons. Oh my god, Squitaba's unhinged. I love branch poke as like a signature attack for the Grookey line because it just makes me think of a monkey just picking up a stick and violently going and just stabbing people like. It's a good attack, right? Wait, why is Squitaba, why are you French now? If someone wants to commission a 3D artist to make me a monkey tuber model, I will do Monkey Monday streams every week. I'm just a silly little squid bot. Ooh, knockoff. It's actually pretty good. Drop Razor Miss. No held items for them. Baby. When the plot be nasty. Yay, I got a Rotom bike. Oh, I look like such a goober. I'm never riding that bike. Look at this jerk off. What are you doing? Ooh, piece of candy. It's Hop. Hop, you stupid slut. Yeah, where's Cindy when we need her? She can translate whatever this French jibber jabber is. Really, Hop's like a pretty solid rival. He's got good music. It's mostly how I judge the rivals, based off their music. Calcium, I get the sense that you're very hard to please. I also like that he has that pipeline of okay, maybe I'm not a stellar trainer. I'm gonna be a Pokemon professor, which I like that. I feel like that would be me. I resonate with that. I'd be like, yeah, but rather study Pokemon. Nemona's a pretty good rival. Just strong enough that she has to tone down her teens when she battles you, and her entire goal is to get you to the point where she doesn't have to do that anymore. Is actually pretty good. Well, Squitaba just gave me an idea for a new outfit. I need to fire up Blender anyway. I haven't touched Blender in a few months, and I feel like when I go back into it, I'm gonna feel like a fucking old timer with dementia. Just, where am I? Yeah, the reason I don't change my outfit is this model is actually so high poly that it would lag my computer if I did that. Damn. Squitaba out here talking about Pokemon cannibalism. Sorry, that was a yawn. How many left? I do. Ah, homie really putting the squeeze on me. Hang on, I got. Sorry, I just needed a quick stretch. Should make a stretch redeem. Definitely not for like that brief panty shot. I actually got a good pop out of my back when I did that too. How much for the Gooner redeem? What's the Gooner redeem? Is it cash or? Winston's really funny. He like occasionally do like his little stretch where he gets extra long. He like cracks his little corgi back. Hi, bud. Oh, he's doing it right now. Hi. Oh my God, you're so long. You are so long. Hi. You want to come up? You want to come up? Come on. Come here. Oh. Hi, Winston. Oh, you smell so good. He smells like Cheetos.
Hey, Lewis, I'm a goon redeem.
Hi. 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 Who's my boy? Who's my boy? Hi, Jack. Winston just hopped on my lap. Well, actually, he didn't hop. He came and it demanded I lift him up. Hi, sweet boy. Hi. Just imagine the most handsome corgi in the world in my lap. Yeah, he's got little yeasty Cheeto paws. He also ate some Cheetos yesterday. I was eating them out of the bag, and he just kind of reached in and helped himself to a few. Yeah, who's my little Cheeto puff? Oh my God. He's so sweet. Oh, I love this boy. Just before the stream, he was biting me. Now he's like a little Sour Patch Kid. He likes to, he comes in and he goes, ah, ah. And then that's his international sign for I want to bite mother. So then we play bitey hand. And then I wrestle him a bit, and after I've roughhoused him enough to put him in his place, then he gets very sweet. Oh, thank you, Calcium. I appreciate the bit. There you go. There's your kisses for the bits. Alright. Mom's gotta get back to streaming. Go on. Go on. Good boy. Should keep some treats at my desk for him, but I don't. Oh, he's just mad that you left. He'll get back in your good graces. Meganium. Megaloid. Megazord. Wait, come back! Come back! Homie floating away. Ew. Ew. Squatama, gross. Why is she talking about farts? This is damn, yeah, no, Squitapa reading that Harley Quinn fartacular comic. Disgusting! Alright, well, let's try not to kill this thing. I want to catch it. You didn't want to bring it up, but you were thinking about it. You were thinking about it, weren't you?
This bot insists upon itself.
Yes, yes, very. Very shallow and pedantic. I think it comes out tomorrow. I thought it was an April 1st comic. How very glib. Can we get Gaius von Balseer as a redeem? Can someone add that to fix it? I'm gonna see if I can't make that happen. Just for the 5 people in the chat who play Final Fantasy XIV. Do you give Eldegoss a nickname? No. Even though I want to call it Oprah Winfrey for some reason. That's kind of funny. I didn't know they made audio mods like that for that game. That's kind of dope, actually. Holy shit.
Hey, Lois, check it out. I bought the Harley Quinn fart comic. It's Scratch and Sniff. My favorite. How bad could it be?
Calcium, I forgot you actually play Final Fantasy. I need to get back into that game. I haven't touched it in a hot minute. Yeah, I need motivation to get through Dawn Trail. I need, like, a cash prize at the end of it, because Dawn Trail is just not doing it for me.
Tell me, for whom do you fight? How very glib, and do you believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not?
He got a little slow at the end there. Oh, baby's dead. Rip baby. Can we get some F's in the chat for baby? Damn. Fucking absolute woobat destruction over here. One last trainer. Fuck it. Oh, she's kind of cute. I like her little lip. Let's get Mrs. Kevin out here. I have an idea for an outfit. I need to go back into the Blender mines. Maybe after Keck visits. I don't want him to visit and then like the entire time he's here, I'm in here like in Blender the whole time, like just slaving away. The hell? This bridge led to Holberry? It helps, but again, I need some kind of motivation, because at the end of Endwalker, there's like a bunch of payoff, like emotionally and story-wise, bunch of cool stuff you get to unlock. I don't know. Maybe if I go and like make progress on some of like the side content, because there is that one side content where you fight the different like what's it called? You fight the 12 or something. It was like the raid series. What do I have in mind? Wait, what do I have in mind for like outfit stuff or? I was thinking of like a water trainer outfit, but within like a lab coat. But I need to find a good model for a lab coat because I hate having to model clothes from scratch, and I feel like I can find like a cheap lab coat model on Booth and just drop it on over my model. The professor is, no, not the professor. The chairman is not blending in very well over here. Also, he got that dad bod. Oh my god. Fucking anal bead. Tino, one of these days, I'm going to kidnap you and put you in a lab where we slowly transform you into a quagsire so that you become the thing that you hate most. He's made to look like David Beckham. I don't know what David Beckham looks like, but I don't think he looks like that. Make him a Clodsire. A fate worse than death. That's not true. I love Clodsire. No way David Beckham, the soccer player, looks like Rose. Not on this planet or any planet. You want to be a Clodsire? I want to be a Looper. I don't want to have arms anymore. Just look at what happens with my arm. Look at what happens with my arm. I want to get rid of it. The way it pinches. You wouldn't want to have arms anymore if your arms did this. God, I love the design of this town, but I hate the music. Hate it. It's terrible. Oh, this is what I was looking for, the market. I'm trying to find dive balls. Nope. Not your crap. Get a whiff of that fragrance. Oh no, she's selling foot stink! No thank you. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my god. Candy Floss. That's a good name. I'm just saying, if someone showed up and they just whip out a harmonica and start playing, they're either the coolest person in the room or the most irritating person on the planet. There is no gray area. I mean, think about it. Think about someone coming into a room, right? And they pull out a harmonica and they just start going for it. Is that person really cool? Or do you want to just fucking take that harmonica and shove it down their throat? Guitars are exactly the same. Zero gray area. Oh, it seems like a good fishing area, but I need some dive balls. I'm not catching fish outside of dive balls. It's heresy, my friend. My queen, I have arrived. God, she's gorgeous. Can we just take a minute to admire our queen? She wants to battle me. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna drop out Vito the Simp, because he's just gonna fucking fail for us repeatedly. Put you there. Yeah, that's a solid team. I feel like this gym's gonna be a bit of a walk in the park. I can't whistle on the microphone. Y'all will have a very bad time. I'm not gonna do that to your sweet, tender little earsies. You sell dive balls? No, you useless swine. Get out of my sight. Oh god, there's an ad coming up. What's up, ball guy? Hey everybody, it's ball guy. Let's get it on. Whoa, John Ballman. Whoa. I want to be one of these ladies in this gym. Hi, Meef. How's it going? Huh, nice balls. You know, if the ball man was real in real life, then TikTokers would just go up to him and be like, haha, watch this. Hey, ball man, nice balls. Like, they would just, haha, we pranked the ball man. Just like that. That's what every TikToker sounds like. I like this chick in the serious Eddie Munster eyebrows situation she's got going on. Made a very strange energy in the studio. I am here to bring chaos. How much water do you think we're schmooving around in here? You gotta step in your boss's office. What, did you get in trouble for something? Were you a naughty boy? Just had to drop off. Oh, like protection money? Oh, drool. Okay, all right. Oh, wait, we're drooling. I can see someone making like a mod for this game where they just replace the water with piss. How do you change your Nidoran? Down at the bottom, there should be like a stream avatars thing you can click on. Or it might be like on the actual stream itself as like a button. It depends on if you're desktop or mobile. The piss waterfall. And my monkey over here just like seeing all these fish and just going, whoa, 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 whoa. I need a stick prop for my monkey business. We're making good progress. I didn't think we would make it off that route today, and I think we'll actually manage to get a gym badge done. We're schmoovin'. No, I hate bananas. Bananas are the worst. Let's see, what do I need to do here? I need to get that yellow one out of here. Okay. And then And then the blue one. Boom, easy. Gym challenge for babies. Little goo goo gagas struggle with this challenge, but I am not baby. Yeah, you put bell peppers on what? What did you put your bell peppers on? On your cock? On your balls? Oh, on your salad. All right, that's fine. You can eat bell peppers if you want. Oh, hang on, my arm broke. I gotta stretch before I fight my wife. Oh, that's a fun stretch. Can you guys stretch like this? Oh, she's called me the honored challenger. Challenger? I hardly know her, but in this case, I'll make the exception. Oh, I have no refined plan. She thinks I'm over here strategizing, but really, I'm just gonna go monkey mode in a minute. Oh my god, the feet of leg pointing to sky. If I tried to do that, I'd probably just fall on my face. Sorry, Nessa, but it's time for maximum monkey business. Yay! Damn. Deleted. No, you spelled it right the first time. It's just monkey. Monkey. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, big girl, show me what you got. Big boy. Welcome back to Big Boy's Neighborhood. Look at him. Isn't he neat? Unfortunately, Monkey Mind Rush. Damn. I just fucking 3-stocked this gym leader. Did not a scratch. Not a scratch. Well, that joke was specifically for you and anyone else who's lived in California for any amount of time. Monkeys can swim. You're a liar. Go to hell. Roadhouse the Ape on Monkey Monday. He mad. Damn. She couldn't handle my gorilla mind rush. I will never wash this hand, even after I poop. Oh yay, we got a uniform. Hang on, I gotta go change. Damn it, I can't change. Can I buy dive balls yet? No, you're useless. Useless wagey.
It should have been me, not her. I should have been Nessa's special challenger. It's not fair.
Deal with it, nerds. She's my wife now. Y'all can get the hell out of my face. My wife, she's very nice, yes. Where the hell can I change my clothes? I'll figure that out later. We got a badge done. That's good progress. If I could do one badge a day, these Pokemon playthroughs wouldn't take fucking 3 months. Maybe I'll try to bring myself up to wherever the next badge is, and then we'll go from there. You guys want to do more of this on Wednesday, or do you want to do shiny hunting? I don't know for certain if we'll be streaming on Friday or not. It depends. We'll see. We'll see, because Keck's gonna be visiting for the later part of this week, so. More of this? You got it. Alright, you guys sit tight. I'm gonna just look for a raid target real quick. Why are people pinging me? Oh, it's for announcements. That's useless. Oh, I accidentally hit the clip button. That's not what I meant to do. Let's see. Friends who are streaming. None of my friends are streaming. Damn. Well, okay, let's... Fuck. I need to follow more people, because, like, this lack of people to raid is kind of annoying. It looks like Mona's doing a workout game. Well, let's see if there's like someone cool and new we can check out. Let's see. Thank you for your patience while I figure out someone cool to raid. Alright, hopefully this person's chill. They have, like, I don't know. They have boobs. I saw boobs, so. I know you guys like boobs. All right, here's a new person to raid. Y'all be nice. Make a good impression. Even if you're not super interested in watching, just lurk for a bit, say hi. And I'll catch you guys Wednesday. Bye.